I'm going to tell Mourning Dayze, the famous Mark Kogan Alpine Valley story. But first, Mourning Dayze is the title of the book. Mourning Dayze, a Wisconsin garage band rockin' since 1965, and they will explain to you in this book the many places, not only the many places they did rock, but the reasons they're still, most of them are still doing it. Rick Pfeiffer and his sister Reese, and Doug Henry, who was a big part of the band and is part of the Mourning Dayze family. They recorded a song down here. What year did you record this?
It was 68, and then it came out in 69.
This should have been vying for the top of the charts with all the Beatles songs, but for some reason it didn't. It is a song that begins a fascinating DVD kind of interview photo journey. Here, ladies and gentlemen, the long-promised Mourning Dayze with Fly My Paper Airplane.
That was Fly My Paper Airplane. It was performed by Mourning Dayze. It was recorded at the Sound Studio in Chicago in 1969.
As the man said, it's a great tune, you guys.
All right, well, good. Glad
Are you proud of it? You proud of it?
Yes. Yeah.
The book,
I am.
as I said, the book includes this. That's the beginning of what I think is a lovely DVD that is interviews and photos galore. The idea behind that was what, Rick?
I heard somebody interview. I don't remember who it was, but I heard somebody had a book, and they did a DVD with their book, and I thought that would be perfect for our band. A great way to capture these moments live and on video for people who would be really interested in the band, kind of what we've done, and get a bit of a feel for us as well, seeing us talk, interact, and especially younger people who are kind of wondering what was it like to be in a band back then.
Well, one thing we were talking about is you are now playing for the kids of the kids.
Yes.
And sometimes the kids of the kids of the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you've been at it for all this time.
it's the groove. You keep that groove happening. Kids buy on if they see you're genuine and they can feel that beat, that heartbeat, whatever it is you're putting out there is honest. I think they bite on it. If you can get their butts moving a little bit, dancing, they're going to enjoy you. They'll see you're real.
Reese, you are also saying that you've played one specific club for the last 30 years.
Every Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we've played there over 40 years.
Wow. What is that? What's that name?
It's the Red Baron in Edgerton, Wisconsin. And that's, again, what's appealing about the book is a lot of people don't know where Wisconsin is.
Yeah.
You have to go, it's north of Chicago.
Yeah, right.
And then they'll know, but they're so drawn to the Midwest.
Yeah. Well, and it also says the sort of durability. Wisconsin is still filled, much more so, I think, than Illinois, even with all these wonderful little smaller towns. I mean, Wisconsin is still a hotbed of the supper club. Do you know what I mean? You'll find supper clubs up there. You got to be proud of this book, all 4 of you. You too, Jerry, you're part of this family, aren't you?
Yes, we are. We worked on this. We started writing this book in 2005. Wow. That's when our famous little record that you played showed up on the Illinois State's psychedelic CD that we had no idea. That's when Rick Googled it. He calls me. He says, "Doug, you won't believe this. I think our record is out there.
I think we need some royalties."
Yeah.
Hey,
so I called the people that made it, Gear Fab Records, and I says, "Hey, that record was ours. Where'd you get that?" He says, "This is what I do. I make compilations, all different states. We thought you guys were from Illinois because you recorded in Illinois."
Wow, of course, that's an honest
would make
mistake.
sense. And I said, "No, we're from Wisconsin." And he said, "Okay, well, might do one from Wisconsin." And they said, "Okay, send something down." So I had a reel-to-reel tape in the basement that we recorded from Leaf Studio, a B studio we call it, an old barn in Janesville, Wisconsin. Send it down to Florida. I thought they were going to take one song off of it. And he took the whole thing and made a CD. Roger Maggio from Gear Fab Records made a CD out of it, and it came out in 2007 called Lost Recordings.
Wow, it's great. It's a cool song. It's a very cool song. When you play a bar these days, how many sets do you do?
We do 3. Hour and a half, hour, and then half hour, 45 at the end. Kind of depends on the crowd.
Yeah. And how many people have fallen off their bar stools.
Exactly, yeah.
And Jerry goes to every one of your shows, doesn't he?
He does. One thing about Wisconsin I wanted to say, or at least that era that we grew up, there's a heartfelt connection there's something special between the band and the audience that grew up and came up with us during those years. There's something that's a little bit different that seems to go fairly deep with. It's a connection.
Part of it too for older. It puts you in touch in the same way. If you think, listening to an old Beatles record will put you back at the time when you first heard it. There's no telling the impact of seeing and hearing. You guys will bring you back in, I think, a much more powerful way. You can relive your youth, as I suppose you guys can too on stage a bit.
Yeah, it's that love. It's that love of we can do this better, we can be better, and isn't this good? It's so much fun to be doing what we're doing. It's that general excitement that just comes there every night when we're out there gigging.
And they do everything. They do Bob Marley, they do Bruno Mars, they do Adele. I mean, they're doing everything.
Yeah, reggae's kind of kept us in touch with younger kids.
Yeah.
That whole groove thing. These older guys, hey, they're pretty cool.
You don't rap, do you?
No, they don't.
A little bit. I've tried. I'm not really good, but
Rick Pfeiffer, the leading hip-hop artist.
I'll do it.
He does one rap.
Yeah. We kind of do like a lot of soul, Motown, Uptown Blues. We're big fans of Big Twist and the Mellow Fellows.
Sure.
That's we're home right there.
Well, it's a remarkable story and an ongoing story. That's another one of the great things about it. Again, the band is Mourning Dayze, MourningDayze.net is the website. You can go hear them sometime. And you can buy the book, A Wisconsin Garage Band Rockin' since 1965 and still rockin'. That's the incredible thing. The book and DVD is a nice companion. It really is a story of how far passion can take you. It's not about becoming a big star. It's becoming a human being who translates their love of music to people who love music. Rick, Doug, and Reese, I cannot tell you, and Jerry, good to meet you, too. You're the most loyal member of the band. Good luck with the book, and I got to come up and see you guys play sometime.
Yes,
I really do. Far as I may be barred from Wisconsin for some reason I don't know. But
the Cheddar Curtain is always welcome.
What, Jerry?
Always welcome you.
Okay. So safe travels home, you guys. Thank you
so
so.
much.
Oh
Thanks,
no,
Rick.
thank you guys. Thank you so much.